So I was gonna do a video with me just being productive, right? When you order an author's copy, I, write in the book, I write a letter, add some personal touches, a lot of them. It takes me like a whole day to do one of them, right? So I wrote this letter, and in the letter, I wrote, because the book is going to someone in the spiritual community, which I really don't even like that term because we're all spiritual. You know, we shouldn't separate religion and spirituality. We're all fucking spiritual. It's all whatever. Technicalities. So I wrote, in the spiritual community, a lot of people don't practice what they preach. You can know something mentally and not fucking do it. Because a lot of information now is just regurgitated information, right? And in this letter, I put that this person is one of the few people that I've seen, that I've noticed, actually practice what they preach, right? It's not a one and done thing. It's a consistent process, just like taking care of your body is. Taking care of your spiritual body and your spiritual routine, right? It's a daily practice, and not only that, it's a moment by moment and thought by thought, really, if you want to get in depth with it. Practice, right? Doing. And I'm not saying I'm perfect at it, because I can even tell when my ego is doing what the mind does, you know. I also put in this letter, because I have it right here, I was gonna show what I do, right, to the book. It's the premium package. What I do is I premium deliver. So anyways, in this I put, people, love for all seems to be another lesson spoken, but rarely experienced. And like I've said on this channel before, I have every excuse to push people away, to not love, to not share who I am, to not enjoy the presence of other people, to not even be at the point to enjoy the presence of others and love them for who they are. Like, on my short form channel, I got this comment that was like, "It's not funny, Grandma," which I read it like a few times, and like the more I read it, the more it cracked me up. Because my short form is reels and they make me laugh. I don't care if it makes other people laugh, you know? If you laugh, you laugh. If you don't, like, that's fine too. It makes me laugh. But that comment made me fucking laugh. Because first of all, this body is not that old, but my soul is older than all the fucking structures on this goddamn earth, okay? So grandma doesn't even... It was fucking hilarious to me, right? Right? But you see things so differently. Even with rude and hateful people, it's like a child that's just lashing out because they didn't get something that they wanted or they needed, you know? Not the person, whoever, that made that comment, right? But probably. It doesn't matter. But that's how I see people, even like my own earthly mother. Is a child who never got what she wanted, and the collective energy is still in the pre-teen years. At least from what I felt. So I just look at it as childish behavior. As like, you don't hate a child for being childish, for not knowing any better, right? You don't hate your children for not knowing. Like, it's called ignorance, right? Not knowing, but it's not... It's not stupid, you know? Yes, I found that fucking hilarious. And most of the things I find funny, but I can laugh at pretty much anything. I spent a lot of time only laughing at like fucked up shit. Yes, I don't want to go into that. But I understand, and Love for All was not necessarily a hard one to learn, like I said, but to integrate and to love easily. Wasn't that easy. Actually, a lot of the lessons that I needed came after, well, I can't really say that, but the spiritual lessons that I knew and experienced before I was bedridden this past year just became deeper. It became more meaningful. Because I have a high pain tolerance. I think it was the constant pain and, well, I can't say it's constant, but when I was still, I was fine. But if I moved anything, you know, I was in pain. So constant pain is so easy to ignore. But when it's just like stop and go, stop and go, stop and go, like, and go and then stop. Like that, I feel like just annoyed the fuck out of me. It annoyed the absolute shit out of me.
Don't be a peasant. Level up.
Yes. Because my skin was ripping apart, right? And I know I wear like sleeves a lot because everywhere, you know? Like I said, skin is everywhere. So a lot of, like, I knew surrender, but I didn't surrender completely because I was very much a control like freak and a warrior, fighting anyone, everyone, anything and everything. I'll fight to the death. Done it many times before, but that fight was a fight of my own body, my own mind, and a lot of things are, but you can't fight healing. Fighting is counter to healing and resting. Because I would will myself to do shit in the beginning. Because my mind is strong and I would will my body to fucking move. Like, I control you. Yes. So that alone taught me a lot this past year. And I wrote my book, I mean, 2 years, 3 years I worked on it, but like I've been knowing a lot for a while and practicing and doing a lot for a while. And I know everyone has their journey, their experiences, their battles with their own mind. So I understand why people think it's not easy to love all, but it's your own mind that gets in the way, and people don't want to control themselves. Well, people find it hard to control themselves because some people do, and some people are like fighting with themselves. So I understand, but there is strength in surrendering, in love. Not like in a relationship, but yes, that too. Love in all forms. Loving in general. I'm thinking about yes, I know as humans, sometimes we're not taught how to love each other and appreciate each other. But solitude, going within yourself and healing yourself, get the ultimate growth guide that I made. Get that shit. It's free. The link is either below or on my description page, whatever thing over there on my channel page. Get that shit. But yes, even I had to push not only what I knew, my ego from this life, but the past of many lives. But as I was chosen to transmute the things that I have and the things that I am, I know you were chosen as well. The things that you were given. You were chosen to do something great too. And that's why you're here during this time period. And I realized, looking at all the past lives and all the experiences that I've had and all the things that had to happen, not only in this lifetime, but from what I remember. I can't say all of them because I'm not sure if I remember 100% all of them, but from what I do remember, leading up to this one, for what? For the evolution of our souls and for the evolution of consciousness itself, for the expansion of the universe. The universe is always expanding, which I have a theory to that too, but I don't want to go into that one. So all you have to do is grow and truly know yourself. Even if you don't remember like past lives, if you feel like you're a fresh soul, which that's all we're here to do, is grow, expand within ourselves, and then assist each other and be with each other. Be with each other, being present with each other, being there for each other, assisting and guiding and talking and playing and interacting and all of that. That is our purpose. Yes. So, if there is anything that I can help you with, even if it is giving you tips on how to love all people, because trust me, I felt nothing for no one besides hatred for the longest time. The only person that I felt anything towards was curiosity. So I get it, I understand. And it's not forcing. You can't force yourself to love everyone. It's not trying. You start where you are. Your boat's already in the fucking river, right? You just start where you are and proceed down. You don't try to travel up the fucking stream. You don't try to backpedal. So where you are now, you start from there. And yes, do check out my Ultimate Growth Guide because it is free and I don't even want your email. I have a lot of shit to do besides bother you. And pester you and send you like memes and random shit to your email. Yeah. But yes, check that out. Let me know how it goes for you. Let me know. I know it's helpful. I really want you to have a shift the first time reading it. That holy fuck. What? Yes. So, I will be working as always and doing everything that I usually do, and might deep clean and dance and do whatever I want to do besides get shit done and play and talk to my plants. Whatever's on the agenda today. But yes, have a wonderful Saturday. Thank you for being here. Thank you for growing. I don't think growing is in a constant fucking loop. If you're in a constant fucking loop, there's a key that you're not getting, right? Growth is not just a constant fucking loop. This, like, just a fucking hamster wheel, right? It's expansion. So it might feel like you're in a constant cycle. But I see it as like a vortex, you know? And it's around and around, but you're going up. You're expanding. And it doesn't feel like chaos, right? It does not feel like chaos. I forgot that I put... Yes. It's like such a girly flavor. Passion fruit, something. It's electrolytes. Because I've barely been eating. I've been fasting pretty much on and off, but what I've been eating is like bone broth. I think I ate tomato soup yesterday. Yeah, I did, but trying to make sure I can keep up with my hydration. I totally forgot I put this. Over here, even though, because I'm looking out the window, I'm looking at the nature and the birds. I have a lot of birds that like to come to this big ass tree because I have a big yard surrounding. I live in the city, but at least I have a big area. Right. So, yes, expanding is not hard. Growing is not hard at all, actually. If you just rest in the now moment without thought, right? Instead of sending thoughts out, you'll receive thoughts. I have a whole video on this, okay? It's in my favorites playlist. So go watch that one if you need to. But rest in that state of no thought, and see what comes to you. And not 10 minutes here and there like I thought at first, fucking years ago. No, you can do this shit throughout the day. Easy, moment to moment, easy fucking shit. It's so easy. Please work on it, okay? If you need help with anything, I am here. Yes. Love for all. You can ask yourself how to experience that, right? Just ask it to yourself. Don't let your fucking thoughts go all chaotic and wonder and whatever. Just allow an answer to come to you if that is something that you want to receive the answer to. If you have something else that's pressing, like stress and bullshit from your life, shit happens. Ask for a solution, right? It'll be like, solutions for this situation will find me, right? Or how can I solve this situation? And don't let your mind go all chaotic. Reel that shit in. Let it go. Play with it. Like, not your thoughts, but like, play in the space of no thought. Slow down, like your movements, right? Whenever I was cooking yesterday, because I had the tomato soup on the pan, right? The pot, whatever. And I like just moved it so slowly, and I'm like, Yes. Experience that. I can't even describe it right now. I did a very good job in the being guide that I made. I explained it very well there. But anyways, thank you for being here. Happy Saturday. I definitely want you to enjoy your life. Enjoy your life. That's all. Be happy and enjoy your life. And thank you for watching.